Hello, guys. Let's look at 7 things that people success managers do. As the title suggests, they help people or employees in case of organizations to become more successful. Without wasting much time, let us look at how do they achieve this goal. First, people policies. In one of the HR conclaves that I attended, the then MD of Tata Power, Mr. Anil Sardana, said that policy should be enabler for people to help them achieve what they want to do. A lot of times, HR professionals become a prisoner to what a document says. If a document could do everything, maybe the HR was not required. So, as a people success manager, your goal or their goal should be the number one goal should be to enable people to become more successful. Point number two, employee engagement. This involves planning team activities so that team can have fun at work. It could be something as simple as a game of mafia during the lunch hour, or fun Fridays, or busting crackers together on Delhi, or on Diwali, or playing Holi, or playing any other game, any other time, anything that brings the team together, including outbound trainings, going out to a restaurant, or having, going for a trekking or anything. Third, setting the right culture. Every organization has some values. As a people success manager, they are required to ensure that they nurture those values in all team members. A lot of times people confuse values with personality. For me, values are principles that an organization will uphold, even if it comes at the cost of revenue. Right? As an organization, it makes more sense. It makes a lot of sense to bring in people from different personalities to the organization, because diversity breeds growth. Right? So when people from different background and different thought processes come together and you're able to align them to the organization goals, you will be able to create a high performance team. Fourth, monitoring and improving employee productivity. Again, a very important and a fairly new concept in HR. This is an extension of HR analytics role that starts by measuring employee productivity and identifying strategy to maximize employee productivity. This could be achieved by improving resource access. So, for example, in the recruitment industry, it could mean that give them access to more job boards, or more channels to source resumes, or tools that could save them time while coordinating and stuff like that. Right? It could also be achieved by giving them the right set of counseling. It could also be achieved by giving growth to top performers, right? So that they'll stay in the organization. Good people stay, the organization would grow on its own. Right? It will also involve identifying people whose productivity upon cost to company is lowest and taking corrective actions, and a lot of other aspects. Right? Fifth would be identifying inhibitors to growth. I read this somewhere that there are two kinds of people involved in any growth story. First, people because of which organizations grow, and second, people in spite of whom the organization grows. Right? So as a people success manager, your goal would be to identify these inhibitors to growth. Again, they come because sometimes there is dissatisfaction, dissent in any organization, and when it breeds pessimism and negativity, and nothing beats down an organization like these two traits. Right? As a people success manager, your goal would be to identify dissatisfaction and take it hands on. If it could be resolved, resolve it. If not, contain it. Right? Sixth, being a counselor for people. One role that I'm reminded of when I look at people success manager is Wendy from Billions. Right? For people who have not seen this, they should see this series. So Wendy is a counselor for Bobby Axelrod's firm, and her goal is to counsel people and to bring out the best performance from their team. Right? In this process of person enablement, organization becomes the most successful. Right? That's a byproduct of it. When people get more successful, organizations by default will get more successful. Okay. Seventh and the last, uh, welcoming people, new joinees with, very warmly, onboarding them smoothly, integrating them to the system. Right? See, one of my mentors said that nobody starts a new job or a new day saying that today I'll do a bad job at my job. Right? They all start with the aspiration that they will be the best, they'll blow away the customer's expectation or the manager's expectation of them. So they start with that, but over time sometimes this spark uh, is lost somewhere, right? So as a people success manager, their goal is to make sure that this spark is very much stays there, and they should find a way to refuel it, blow some air so that it shines more brighter. So as a people success manager, if you could do that, if you keep that spark alive and provide more fuel to it, it could have a very positive effect on the overall employee morale, right? Like Steve Jobs would say, A players hire A players, B players hire C and D players. So what he means is, so if you have a good set of people uh, who are the kind of people because of which the organization would grow, they'll bring in good people. However, if you set a culture of mediocrity, wherein average performance is okay, you will see the overall productivity go down. So as a people success manager, your goal is to keep that culture, keep that thought process, keep that aspiration alive in people to be the best that they can be. Hope this video was useful. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.